If there's one thing everyone knows about Tasha K, it's that she loves to spill the tea loudly, boldly, and without much concern for whose feelings get hurt. But this time, even Tasha K seems to have realized that she might have gone a little too far. And trust me, this story has everything: love triangles, drama, boxing gloves, and a few messy social media posts that could make anyone's head spin. It all started when Tasha K got too close to one of the greatest female boxers of all time, Claressa Shields. Claressa isn't someone you want to mess with. She's tough, confident, and known as one of the best in her sport. But recently, her name's been tangled up in some drama.
So I ended up doing a story on her being in Hawaii with Papoose, right? And Papoose's side chick allegedly popped up and said, "I'm in Hawaii, same pretty too." Now, Remy Ma has already spilled the wine on Claressa not being the only one and how desperate she's been over having Papoose by her side. I mean, she is, you know, what do you call it? Like the greatest fighter, whatever, boxer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not negating what she's done, but she's obviously number one in her class. And so she's been winning a lot of belts, and she's that chick, right? I wouldn't want to fight her. I'm gonna stay in the house. I ain't getting out of the car. I ain't coming outside. I'm gonna call the police on her, okay?
Involving rapper Papoose, who's still legally married to Remy Ma. Yep, that Papoose and that Remy Ma. A while back, rumors started flying that Papoose had moved on from Remy and was now dating Claressa. They were spotted together, and he even showed up to support her fights like the proud boyfriend he wanted the world to see. Everyone thought they were the next black love power couple. But soon, things started getting messy, real messy. See, Remy Ma wasn't buying the fairy tale romance. She claimed she had already warned Claressa that she wasn't the only woman in Papoose's life. Apparently, Remy had seen signs that her husband was still keeping in touch with his other women. But Claressa didn't want to believe it. She was all in, maybe even too in. Then came the Instagram war. After Remy discovered that Papoose had fallen asleep while talking to her on the phone, only for Claressa to answer, things exploded. Remy picked up, Claressa panicked, and the call ended abruptly. That was the spark that lit the fire. Soon after, Remy jumped online, calling out Claressa and claiming the boxer had hung up the second she heard her voice. She didn't stop there. She accused Papoose and Claressa of plotting to leak private videos of her and even spreading rumors that Papoose wrote Remy's songs. Remy was furious. She took to Instagram, calling out both of them, posting screenshots, and warning that if anything personal leaked, she'd know exactly who to blame. Despite all that noise, Papoose tried to down.
My team decided after Claressa was, I guess, suspended for alleged marijuana use, okay? And apparently they tested her, they did a mouth swab, and found that it was present for like a small amount of weed. And then she said when she found out, she immediately went and took a piss test and it came up negative. So she's right now fighting to clear the allegations, okay? And so we don't know if she was smoking. We don't know if she came in contact with somebody who was smoking. We don't know if she ended up taking, you know, a vitamin that has CBD or something in it, because a lot of nurses lost their jobs from taking vitamins that had, you know, hidden, herb in these vitamins and stuff like that. And so we don't know how the marijuana got in her system. We don't know if she smoked it or anything like that. But one of my team members decided to get messy because they supposed to sound like me when they posted. And that's why y'all be like, is this Tasha posting on her page? Who's posting this? Are you posting in third person? What's going on? So when we posted the video of Claressa, man who's married, because she is technically dating a married man, which is a mistress, which is she's a champion and a side bitch at the same time, you know, no allegedly, okay? He's still married to Remy, and you are very much thirsty, okay? Like I said, this is my formal apology. My team member decided to say, dang, after Papoose is out celebrating Claressa's win, in Hawaii, the side chick popped up. Don't tell me that Papoose had her out in, I think they said Papoose had Claressa out in Hawaii smoking weed after his side chick popped up or something too. And I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Right?
Play everything, calling Remy jealous and claiming she didn't want him to be happy. But the damage was done. Soon, he was showing up in public with Claressa everywhere, smiling for cameras, acting like the drama didn't exist. Now, here's where Tasha K comes into the picture. She's built her brand on celebrity gossip and messy exclusives, and when she saw the drama brewing between Claressa, Remy, and Papoose, she couldn't resist. One of her team members reportedly posted a story about Claressa on her platform, mixing in rumors about marijuana use, cheating, and more. For context, Claressa had recently tested positive for a trace amount of marijuana after a mouth swab test. It caused quite a stir in the boxing world because athletes are held to strict anti-drug standards. Claressa quickly took another test, a urine test, that came back clean. She insisted she hadn't smoked anything and suggested the result might have come from vitamins or sex.
So when my lawyers hit me and I saw the 6 and I was like, I didn't say nothing about her marijuana thing. Only thing I did was post about it. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm generally getting mad. Like, why is she mad? Because I'm reporting that she's, one of Papoose's chicks, and she's paying him, to come out and walk beside her and be in the ring. And Papoose ain't got no money like that. Let's just keep it a buck. Papoose ain't got no money. I'm like, why is she so mad? So when I saw the caption, I was like, I said, I'm sorry, Claressa, I'm sorry.
Second-hand contact. Still, people started talking, and Tasha K's team decided to cover the story. But here's where things went sideways. The post didn't just mention the drug test, it also tied Claressa's name to Papoose and accused her of acting like a side chick while dating a married man. It implied that Claressa and Papoose were in Hawaii celebrating together, while his real side woman popped up claiming she was there too. The headline alone was enough to light social media.
So something was posted alleging that Claressa smoked on our platform, and that is not true. To my knowledge, Claressa hasn't smoked any weed. To my knowledge, Papoose didn't give her any weed. And so that was damaging, right? And so I apologize for that, Claressa, and apologize that came out on my platform. And so we have since changed the caption to something that was directed at what was in the content. And I told my team, don't be adding nothing extra. Don't be adding nothing. I know you're messy. I know, that's why I hired y'all, but don't add nothing extra, because then it costs me extra. And then I got to pay these lawyers, and these lawyers be $600 an hour. $600 an hour. Do you understand me?
On fire. Claressa didn't take that lightly. She was furious. She's known for being outspoken, and when she saw her name dragged into a messy blog post that made her look desperate and unprofessional, she was ready to throw hands, figuratively and maybe literally. Tasha K later explained what happened in one of her videos. She said one of her team members had written the post, trying to mimic her voice and style. According to her, the post went up before she even realized how harsh it sounded. She claims she never meant to imply that Claressa was smoking weed in Hawaii or that she was desperate for Papoose's attention. It was supposed to be gossip, but it turned into something that felt more like an attack. Tasha K said when she saw the reaction and realized how angry Claressa was, she knew she had crossed a line.
What did she do to you, Jada? Jada, wait a minute. What did she do to you? What? This girl had to do something. Because the thing is, it's like, when you get on top, people start telling your business and stuff like that. But this was really below the belt. This was way below the belt. They're not even allowed to hit below the belt. And the type of I said, if Claressa find you, she gonna whoop your ass. Oh, Claressa gonna whoop your ass. Oh, Claressa gonna whoop your ass, and I can't save you. Nobody can save you. Nobody. She's a trained killer. Your best friend. I think you need to send the cease and desist away from me. And you know what? I will forward the cease and desist from my lawyer to your best friend's lawyer, because she out here spilling all your wine. Go, Jasmine, go! Viewer discretion is advised. You will be triggered by this. Let's go.
Oh, you got deceived by your coach. You kept having sex with him underage. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was some type of sickness with that. You think it's a joke. You keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having abortions back to back to back. You fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
what? Whoa. Slide back, bro. Whoa. She fought pregnant?
Yeah, Hannah Gabriel. Yeah, that's why she got dropped. Yeah, she ended up getting back up and winning a fight, but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant, and she didn't eat for 3 days straight prior to fight day.
Trying to make weight.
Trying to make weight, but you're pregnant.
My goodness.
Oh, girls do that. They do that. They do.
So girls fight all the time pregnant?
Yep, all the time. And then they're like, oh, abortion later.
Now her name is Jada. We didn't say nothing this time, Claressa. We didn't say nothing, okay?
In her own words, "This is my formal apology." She admitted that her team had gone too far by connecting Claressa's name to things that weren't confirmed and by framing her relationship in such a disrespectful way. Now, let's be real, Tasha K isn't known for backing down. So the fact that she apologized publicly says a lot. She admitted her team was trying to stir the pot for clicks and that sometimes the chase for a headline makes people forget that real lives are involved. Meanwhile, Claressa has been trying to stay focused on her career. She's been clearing her name regarding the marijuana test and pushing back against all the negative rumors. She continues to remind everyone that she's a world champion for a reason, strong, determined, and unwilling to be dragged down by drama.as for Papoose. Well, his image took a hit too. Many people feel he's been playing both sides, enjoying the attention from dating a boxing legend while still being legally tied to Remy Ma. The internet has had a field day calling him out for being messy, broke, and clout-chasing.so. What's the takeaway from all this chaos? It's a reminder that celebrity gossip can easily spiral out of control. One careless post can turn into a firestorm, especially when it involves public figures who already have millions of people watching their every move. Tasha K's apology might not erase the drama, but it shows that even she's someone known for being bold and unfiltered can recognize when things go too far. Claressa, for her part, seems to be handling it with as much grace as possible. She's focused on clearing her record, defending her name, and continuing to do what she does best. In the end, this whole saga is less about who said what and more about how quickly misinformation spreads. In a world where everyone wants to be first to break a story, the truth often gets lost in the noise. And while Tasha K might be known for stirring up gossip, this time she learned that even the most fearless tea spiller has to know when to put the kettle down.